So today we're going to dive back into the world of Kaspa, and this has been on fire lately with a gain of over 25% in just the last 7 days. But what is the big deal with Kaspa? So we're going to break this down today. The name Kaspa comes from the Aramaic word meaning silver and money, and it's all about being an everyday practical crypto option like the silver to Bitcoin's gold. So people have been loving Kaspa since last year, and it's been gaining popularity among both crypto veterans and the newbies because of its user-friendly approach and commitment to decentralization. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper into what makes Kaspa tick and what this could mean for the future of cryptocurrency. Let's dive into it. So one of the main components of Kaspa is the block DAGs. So unlike traditional blockchains with their linear block orders, Kaspa employs something called a block DAG, which stands for Directed Acyclic Graph Structure. So the block DAG allows for simultaneous confirmation of multiple blocks, so that means faster transactions. Plus, it also opens up a whole world of possibilities when it comes to scalability solutions. So simply put, instead of waiting for one block at a time to be confirmed, Kaspa's block DAG can confirm several blocks at once, which is making the whole process much more efficient and speedy. And this innovative approach is why Kaspa keeps on gaining attention in the crypto world as a potential game changer. So we should keep our eyes peeled for technology like this, which is bringing new developments to the markets all the time. Now, as with any technology, the block DAGs do bring their own host of challenges to us. And this is where Phantom Protocol comes into it. So this edition distinguishes between blocks mined by honest nodes, which are represented by blue blocks, and those that are created by non-cooperating nodes, and these are depicted in red. So the Phantom Protocol ensures a structured and secure order within the block DAG, and by identifying and differentiating between blocks produced by trustworthy nodes and those from non-cooperating ones, Kaspa maintains its integrity and reliability within its network. So pretty much the easiest way to put it is like the Phantom Protocol is like a nightclub bouncer who's deciding who can go in. And this is to ensure that only legitimate transactions can make it through the system. So with this protocol in place, Kaspa enhances the robustness and resilience of its blockchain infrastructure, and it paves the way for smoother and more secure transactions. So working alongside the Phantom Protocol is the GhostDAG. So the GhostDAG addresses the NP hard problems introduced by the protocol's innovative structure. And how does it accomplish this? So this is through the greed algorithm, which prioritizes well-labeled blocks, thus reinforcing the security of the Kaspa blockchain. So essentially, GhostDAG ensures its ordering of the block becomes exponentially difficult to reverse as time develops, and this approach adds a layer of robustness to the Kaspa blockchain, which is making it more resistant to malicious attacks and ensuring integrity of its transaction history. So if we rewind it all the way back to November in 2021 when Kas made its fair launch into the markets, this set the stage for true decentralization from the get-go. So it has a maximum supply capped at 28.7 billion tokens, and 22 billion of these are already in circulation. And Kas operates on a carefully crafted emissions schedule. So Kaspa's emission schedule halves annually. This is creating a more sustainable model that fosters decentralization, transparency and the community involvement. So this approach does align perfectly with the ethos of an open source technology, and it's also empowering the community to manage and shape the future for Kas. And we all know that community is a huge part of any successful project. Without a community, they don't really stand that much of a chance. So if we try and picture it like this, as the emission rate decreases over time, the supply of Kas then becomes increasingly scarce, which in turn drives up its value while maintaining a fair and equitable distribution among users. So despite the absence of smart contracts or rollups at present, the Kaspa team harbours a grand vision for the platform's future development. And I do think that when this happens, we can expect to see a snowball effect of developers then coming into the Kas space. And I have been doing some digging and trying to find out if there's any particular reason for the recent pump we've seen on Kas. As we all know, news sells, especially positive news. So when something positive comes out about a project, we usually see a spike in it. So say there's been an advancement in their ecosystem or something like this. But it does just seem to be a general, more kind of mainstream adoption coming into it, which overall I would say is a positive, given that this isn't just kind of like a hype pump and in that respect means that there's less likely a chance of it just retracing back to where it was and returning to the sideways movements that we've seen over the last few months here. So Kas really isn't just like any other cryptocurrency. It is a truly innovative layer 1 solution and has boundless potential for growth, especially in 2024 thanks to its super well thought out roadmap. Now, what sets Kas apart is their commitment to innovation and progress, and with a roadmap that outlines strategic milestones and advancements, it isn't just aiming to keep up with the competition, it really is striving to set new standards and redefine what is possible on the blockchain landscape. So think of it as a journey filled with exciting developments, from technological upgrades to the ecosystem expansions, and each step really is bringing Kas closer to its ultimate vision of becoming a powerhouse in the crypto world. So personally, I think it's pretty clear that Kas is not just like any other cryptocurrency. It really is a symbol of innovation and community resilience. And as we move forward, I will personally be keeping an eye on Kas and the potential for it to grow. And I think that with its developing features and its committed team, there is plenty of room for it to make waves in the crypto world. So whether you're a seasoned investor or you are just getting started, consider keeping an eye on Kas for any future investment opportunities, because who knows what the future could hold for this project. Let me know your opinion on Kas in the comments below, and I will see you next time.